Last time on Tales of Kenzera Zau.
Can you smell that? Yes. The smell of defeat, of disappointment. The stench of your father's last thoughts as you failed to save him.
Zau, step away from her.
What kind of shaman fails his father, his friend? You are nothing but a worthless boy. A failure.
Why are you saying all this? Stop! Stop it!
And now you reek of fear. Pungent, delectable fear.
Only better for consumption.
And I will,
Child,
I will consume you.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Tales of Kenzera Zau. The tension between Zau and Kalunga boiled over as the search for the ingredients continued. Despite this, Zau stubbornly continued his search, eventually finding a Shaman Shrine which gave him the traversal ability he needed to quickly find the ingredients and return to Sabulana. However, fate had other plans. Sabulana was never alive. Her body was possessed by the great spirit of nature, Kikiyaon. The great spirit tricked Zau into inhaling the tonic, and because of this, he fell into a deep sleep. A battle for his mind began, a battle to overcome fear, a battle that Zau prevailed in once he overcame his fear by following his father's advice. Strike true to the heart of fear. Once the battle was over, the great spirit was vanquished, and Zau and Kalunga made amends. With the great spirit of nature defeated, Act 2 has been completed. Now, before we continue with Act 3, we must first find all of the remaining echoes, trinkets, reflections, and combat trials within the woodland regions and the drowning swamp. Let's do this! Time to 100% the Wildwood and Nature's Crown. First, we'll be doing Nature's Crown and find the remaining 2 echoes and the remaining trinket. Luckily, we already have 1 echo right here that we can easily locate. The others we'll have to find manually. Once we do these, we'll head back down here, go here for the spiritual ritual, and try to find where the other echo might be. I assume it's over this way, but it could be somewhere else. We will see.
the scent caught them, clutching at their throats, pouring into their bellies, writhing within.
The hunters.
Arms sharpened by a vicious need, great eyes that saw only the tracked prints of the boy. The scent caught them, clutching at their throats, pouring into their bellies, writhing within. They saw it so clearly. The boy, this shaman, took unsightly steps, crept to the regret of a forlorn guilt that cast aside their warnings, even as they held their arms to him. Zau followed a shadow, dark footsteps that would bring doom and misery. The hunters cried in their babbled tongues. The boy could not be allowed to succeed. He could not take them to her. He could not go to the barrow.
Oh, now this is a revelation. This is from the viewpoint of the those one rojo that we got introduced to when finding the flower. They weren't trying to like kill us for the great spirit of nature. They were trying to kill us to prevent us from going to the Great Spirit. They kinda didn't want us to end up like them in a way, I guess. Somewhat. At least from my understanding. Very fascinating. Very much so. And with that, we have 2 echoes. Now we just need to find the final one and the trinket, and Nature's Crown will be 100% completed. I wonder where it could be. I assume it could be here, or maybe over here. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna check this area first.
With each passing footstep, Zau felt it. A fear ingrained in the root and the rot of this abandoned land.
Fear in finality.
With each passing footstep, Zau felt it. A fear ingrained in the root and the rot of this abandoned land. The fear rustled every bush and brushed against every leaf. In that haunting melody, one thought clinged to the boy. A thought unable to be so easily shrugged off by the journey's pursuits. Did my Baba fear those final moments? When inevitability smothered the senses, choked the fading fragments of hope or light? Was it fear in his eyes when he saw that last breath drawn? The boy could not say. What he imagined of finality was just that. An image. A fear of leaving this world or a fear of leaving those behind. Both hold a terror that none should have to bear.
Fascinating. I assume this fear is one of the major things that the Great Spirit of Nature was trying to consume. Because obviously there's probably a bunch of other fears he has, but this probably was the biggest one that made it so that the Great Spirit wanted to consume him specifically, and also why the hunters tried to stop him and such. Very fascinating. And of course, with that, we have all the echoes. Now that's all that's left is trinkets. The one trinket. And I assume it's over here. Because I don't think I ever was able to come over here. So that's where we're going to head next. Alright, I made it just in front of this area. Let's see if this is where we have to go. It is. So I wonder where in here would be the trinkets. Interesting. Looks like we have to go south, or below us. And we gotta use this. Okay. Oh god. Ah! Okay. No! I was there! Ah! Oh, I did it. Whew. Heroic stance. Let's see. Zau's damage is increased when he is at full health. Vitality flowed through him, a rage emboldened by the riches of the soul. The healthy mind sees only victory. That was his true tenet. Honestly, a pretty strong one as long as you stay at full health. Granted, I'm never really at full health in combat, so maybe not super useful to me specifically, but for others, probably if they're able to stay in full health. But nonetheless, a good skill. And let's head back to the start. With that, Nature's Crown is 100% completed. For a second, it wasn't for some reason, but I assume I just had to get back to the entrance. But yep, now it's at 100%. And now we can head back down to the Wildwood to find the remaining echo, as well as to complete the spirit ritual, which is right here. So we'll probably do the spirit ritual first, and then find the final echo of Wildwood, and then also come back here to the Drowning Swamps. I had forgotten about the Drowning Swamps. I thought I had completed it. But I know right here is a place we weren't able to go to before, so we'll head back that way as well once we complete the final echo here and spirit ritual. So, time to head all the way back down here again. Back to here, time to go to the spirit ritual. Why am I struggling? Jesus Christ. There we go. And there it is. Let's see. Woodland's Spirit Ritual. Ithawasa, the apprentice's steps on a harsh path. Let's do this. A lot of flyers in this easy challenge first. But these ones are taking a lot more damage before they die. Interesting. Ooh, this is a longer challenge. Bam! There we go. Trial complete. Trinket slot unlocked. So now we can have 3 of them. That's good. Alright, let's see. Naga. A journeyman's trial of the true self. Damn it! Ow! Gotcha. Oh, those ones, they follow you? I didn't know they followed you. What the heck? And they have a melee attack, of course they do. Come on, come on. And here's the next batch. Let's go. Damn it. It's like fighting a shooter. Ah! I'm like playing a freaking third-person shooter right now. Ah! Ow! Freaking kamikaze. Gotcha. Additional spirit segment unlocked. Ah, now we can have 4 of them. That's useful. That is actually quite useful. Alright. For the final one now. Golbella, the ultimate test of the Master Shaman. Of course, no. Oh yeah, loving this. The spirit kebab. Come on. Damn it. Ow. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ow. Got 2 for 1. Let's go. Got it. Whew. Trial complete. Shaman points acquired. There we go. There we go. The spirit ritual has been fully completed, and we have 4 shaman points. So I think what we're going to do is buy 2 different skills. We're going to buy the light barrage, press and hold square to build up intense power, then release square to unleash a brutal barrage of light charges. Bam. And then we're going to get solar quake. While airborne, hold down the left stick and triangle to smash into the ground, dealing damage and knocking back enemies. And bam, the first section of the moon and sun trees have been completed. All that's left are these, the 3 moon abilities and the 2 from the sun. There we go. Whew. Now all that's left is to find the remaining echo within the Wildwood, and then to the reflection at the Drowning Swamps. So, I think I know where the echo is. When we go up here, there's that. You see that? Bam! It was right here all along.
You feel yourself fade more and more. Nature's hold, nature's watch like grim eyes nestled in the tree of familiarity.
The heart of fear.
The heart of fear is within, and it is bound to nature's reach, not a form, not a being. We all possess our Kikiyaon, and in turn it possesses us. The once rich veins that course and travel. The slow drip, the burn within. You feel yourself fade more and more. Nature's hold, nature's watch like grim eyes nestled in a tree of familiarity. The water drifts round and round the void, the last of the crown washing away as the knees buckle and the rising pain begins again. It cannot still be the true fear of it all. The fear is letting go, of staring into the eyes of that which you created and knowing I cannot run from it. I cannot hide. I have to be honest with myself, with you.
Deep. A very deep thing. Um, honestly, this is another amazing echo, and this one kind of shows the growth of either Zau's thoughts, the narrator's thoughts, or Zuberi's thoughts, since the Zuberi and the narrator are technically the same person. It's fascinating to because obviously many of these echoes are the inner thoughts of Zau. Some of them are lore about the world around him. Some are about creatures. Some are about Kalunga or the great spirits and such. But this one clearly is probably the inner thoughts of both Zau and Loki Zaberi, who's narrating this. Because it just sounds like someone's growing to learn to accept fear, to accept letting go and everything. And it's very interesting. Because at the very end, I cannot run from it. I cannot hide. I have to be honest with myself, with you. And that could be said both for Zau, who's trying to free all these great spirits to get his father back, while Zuberi is reading this book about Zau and everything. And it can easily be said, like, you have to let go in the sense of they're gone. You can always remember them, you can love their all the moments and memories, but you have to realize that they aren't here no more, and you must accept that. You have to eventually let go in that sense. Honestly, an amazing echo. Just like all the others, they all have their different reasons for being amazing. And with that, the Wildwood has been 100%ed. Now all that's left is the reflection in the Drowning Swamps, which is right here. And all I gotta do is fast travel my way over there. But first I have to find a fast travel, the closest one being over here. I could also just progress across the map and get there that way. It just depends on what I'll do, but yeah, I know the reflection in the Drowning Swamp is right here because of how it's shaped. Because we had one, right over here, and it looks just the same, just a different color. So, yeah. Next up, to the Drowning Swamps for the reflection. Real quick, I'm going to use the workbench to add back the vigorous spirit to our trinkets. Bam. Now we have the retaliating spirit, get more spirit for damage we take, able to increase our health from healing, and also gain more experience from defeating enemies. I think it'll be a solid 3 combo for now. Eventually we'll take out the XP thing since we only have so many more skills to obtain. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off real quick. Now we're heading back to the Drowning Swamps. Alright, I made it to the Drowning Swamps. Now it's time to get to that reflection. Kikiyaon. And there it is.
Let us go. I'm done here.
But you have only just arrived.
I do not want to be here. I want to go.
Zau. Very well. Zau, it is okay to not be okay.
And with that, we've increased our health once more. Very fascinating that there was no communication, nothing to really talk about here. I wonder if something happened here specifically that Zhao just can't talk about. Because there was no conversation, no happy thoughts, just immediately just once sitting down, just like, nope, I gotta go. And also, I like how Kalunga said it's okay to not be okay, which is. Sometimes you're not okay. Sometimes things happen and you just need a moment to process. And yeah, I'm not really good with words like with that, but nonetheless, we have another health segment, and the Drowning Swamps is a 100%. So that means all of the locations for Act 2 have been 100%ed. Now we can easily just go up north towards the new region, whatever that new region is called, because I cannot remember at the very moment what it was called. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Before we continue our journey north and start Act 3, we're going to head back to Patakatifu to see if there's any dialogue about the second boss / second great spirit. Just like how there was a set of dialogue after Act 1 when we came here. I'm very curious if there's a set of dialogue for the second great spirit we brought peace to. So let's head over here.
I have been thinking a lot about the woodlands.
Experience leaves scars. That is how you carry the lesson.
No, I was thinking about what I said to you in Kivuli. It was wrong, what I said. I know you care. I think I was afraid. Was afraid of failing another, failing you, failing myself. And I threw it all at you so unfairly, unnecessarily.
And yet, you overcame this fear, against all odds. And as I said, it is because of your actions, your choices, that the woodlands can begin to find its balance, its peace. Look, the spirit weeps.
Tears of growth, of release.
I knew it. I thought there was going to be dialogue, and I knew that little conversation just after the boss fight was only the beginning of them basically apologizing. And this right here, freaking great. I had a feeling that Zhao wanted to apologize fully, and having it be at this moment right here is good. It's good that he apologizes, good that they made up, and hopefully nothing else crazy between their relationship occurs in Act 3, since they've been at one point either hostile towards each other or just saying mean things. And honestly, it's kind of cool to see how their relationship has progressed from the very beginning of the game to up to now, to where they know when they both are wrong about certain things or need to say certain things a certain way. Honestly, I'm very much loving the storytelling. I assume that by pressing R2, we'll have the same exact dialogue as before, But just to make sure we don't miss out on any dialogue, I'm still gonna press it. Of course, if there is nothing new, I'll either just skip it or cut it out the video. But either way, it's good they made up fully, and just great, honestly. Alrighty then, now it is time to head up north and start Act 3. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of Tales of Kenzera Zau. I hope you all enjoyed the chapter. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.